What's going on, everybody? Anthony here with Six Kill Mafia. Tonight, we're going to talk about May 4th, last year and this year. But before we get into it, let me go ahead and introduce the panel of this evening. I'm going to start with you, Ty, Uncommon Flex. This is your first time here, brother. How you doing tonight, man?
I am doing very well, thank you. I'm glad to be here, part of this Avengers Assemble. I'm like, I was telling brother cousin, I'm like the junior Avenger, but I'm super happy to be here.
I'm glad you're able to make it, man. Glad you're able to make it, man.
Thank you.
Jay, brother cousins, what is up, dude?
What's up? If we're the Avengers, I'm calling Black Widow for some reason. I don't know.
Black Widow? All right. All right.
Yeah, man. Glad to be here, man. Awesome intro, by the way. Damn, I know you gave me a little sneak peek earlier, but damn, that
flexing.
Thank you. Yeah, I was working on the font reflections and all day. I've been working on that. So
yeah, man, looks good, man. Awesome.
Thank
you for having me here. As always,
I'm welcome for me being here. I'm glad I'm here too, man. No, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna circle around clockwise. Lael, dude, what is going on, man? 1/6 man. What's up, dude?
I'm cool, man. I'm feeling some type of way right now, though. That I was the last to kind of meet Uncommon Flex. I'm serious. I'm feeling some type of way, man. Everybody else knew who he was and got a chance to meet him, and I was the first one. You know, I was the last one to meet him, and I'm feeling some type of way, like especially since y'all knew him. That means that y'all keeping secrets. So there's more secrets that are being kept, and I aim to find out because there's gonna be some judgment, coming down here pretty soon. So. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling some type of way right now, man. I don't know if it's just payback.
You have to go with the adage of save the best for last.
Yeah, I don't know.
You led me to this community, though.
Yeah, I know, but see, I was just the last person to even know, man. Like, I didn't get a chance to talk to you. I wanted to be the first person to talk. Yeah, I mean, then find out that Focus knew, Shane knew. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a dope conversation tomorrow, man.
Actually, that was kind of funny when Shane comes on and it's like, hey, what's up?
Man,
like, you know him.
He was just talking, and I ain't even get a chance to talk to him, man. Like, I can't wait to tomorrow's conversation. Shane, let me just mark this down.
Well, that leaves us with Shane, man. 1/6 Focus, dude. How you doing, man? You doing all right? You in trouble?
So tomorrow Collector Lounge may be cancelled, but I won't be part of it anyway. In my defense, it's like, did you ever see that scene in E.T. when Elliot's really sick and he's like, he came to me. He came to me. Ty reached out to me, and that's how we became friends. But it wasn't like a secret friendship, man.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're able to make it, man. What time is it over there for you?
It's 2:10, but I have no work tomorrow. So
in the morning, huh?
Ooh, goodness.
You still got work tomorrow. What you mean you ain't got no work tomorrow, man?
Apparently, I don't have any work tomorrow, Anthony. He walked into that one.
Oh, shoot, guys. Well, shoot, man. Let me go ahead and see who's all up in the chat this evening. It's good to be back because, we were going to do this last Saturday, but I wasn't feeling very good, so we canceled. So it feels like it's been a while. It has been, I guess, 2 weeks. So not a whole lot going on, but all Star Wars as always. So we'll talk about some stuff in a minute. But let me just see who's all in here. Lane Kramer, Mugwump, Louis Libitz, what's up? Carlito, the Collector, Miles Dyson, what's up? Who else we got up in here? AJ's in the house. Ashley Chase, CT603, Punisher, Big Dog Pound, what's up, dude? Who else do we have in here right now? If I miss you, I'm sorry. I know I will catch you. Combat Evolve, what's going on, dude? Funky Cold Santa, my man. How you doing, man? Let's see who else. FigFate, Bob Dylan, Negan Army, what's up? Community Arcade. H Green also in here. DT Art, man. Eric in the house as well. Oilers Workshop, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? We got Christian up in here. And who else at the moment? Brandon and Renz, what's going on? A lot of people up in here today. Star Crash, Collector Chris, Hardcore Candy, what is up, dude? Collectible Chats, MandalorianHuntress, hello Darth Mafia. I almost said Marfia, couldn't even speak right. It's messing me up. KJ Smith also in the house. Always, man, always. P-Rock, what's going on? P-Rock, what's up, fellas in the panel and the collectors in the chat, dude? What's going on, dude? Sean also in the house, and About Future. And Big Dog Pound. I already sent you, bro, but yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. But hey, real quick, I got a $2 super chat, man, from Butthole Stretcher. Just saying.
Oh
I
my
saw
God.
that, man. I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
All right. I didn't even like think about it when I read it, bro. And you're a channel member. Were you? Did
You just
change
made
your
my
name,
Saturday
or
perfect.
Or did you join? Wait a minute. Who's Butthole Stretcher? Because you're already a channel member, or are you new? And if so, that's awesome. But thank you for being a channel member if you are new.
That's awesome.
But $2 super chat.
He's a comic genius,
Making
man.
me cry a little bit already. This
my
just
God.
made my Saturday perfect. Well, I think that just made all ours perfect too,
Absolutely.
man. So
Seriously.
thank you so much for the super chat, dude. How you doing, Leo? You all right over there, man?
Yeah, I think he broke Leo.
That didn't take long.
Oh, see.
Was it my enthusiasm or what? I don't know.
First of all,
fuck.
it's the name.
That's bad.
Second of all, it's the simple fact that you said it the way you said it.
Casually.
Like, come on, man. It's too soon. It's way too soon.
I mean, we're only
It's
like 6
way
minutes in, bro.
too
Right.
soon.
I think you had committed to saying it, and you were halfway through saying it before you realized what it was.
You realized what it was and just said, I'm just going to roll with it.
That's what made it perfect. Perfect.
awesome.
Yo,
That's
but I
awesome.
think, in all names. I mean, come on, man.
The name exudes confidence. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is he still in here? Is he still here?
yeah.
I need,
Yeah.
you know what, this to make sure, Butthole Stretcher, if you're still in here, I need you to say something else. So I know that you're really in the chat right now. Like, literally. I need to know that that's real.
All I'm going to
Because,
say
wow.
is I think King
That's real. He
Dingaling
laughed
got
right there.
competition.
Yeah.
So
Yo.
Beautiful.
that was awesome, man. Mario El Professor, what's up? Hi, Darth Mafia.
Mhm.
Yes, hello, Mario, as well. Oh shit, guys. That was good. That's off to a good start, man. That was good.
Oh no.
Oh. So let's talk about jeez, that totally threw me off, man.
It did. It did. Yo, it's always okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
there you go. There you
I'm
go.
a human being. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Leal.
He got a
What's up?
stallion foot icon. Hold
What's
on.
up,
Leal,
brother?
is that Bat
Love
Lady?
it.
Yeah,
Love it.
it is, man. I've been. Here's the thing.
I'll
I've
bring
been
you up.
working on her hair for the longest time, and I finally got it the way it's supposed to be. So this took like washing, conditioning, literally conditioning, and adding the good old, when people basically think I'm playing, adding the good old Murrays. If you don't know what this is,
Oh, shit.
this is the black man's crack right here. For your hair in the wave grease. This is the wave Murray's grease. And look at it. One female, one male with afros. So definitely you know what's gonna work. So I put that in and it just works like nothing else.
I mean, yeah, it's damn near super glue. So
It is.
That was back when I had hair. Those days are over.
Oh, I feel you. I'm not even wearing the hat
Hell
tonight.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Hell
just
yeah.
embracing it.
But nah, it's definitely a good figure, man. It's a good figure.
She looks
Especially
good.
if you want to add it to the Bat family. I know a lot of people were like, worried about her her proportions, like whether or not it, because she's a bit shorter from every other figure, but she is 6 scale, so she's true to scale and true to the actual character. So yeah, definitely a good piece to have. If you want to complete your Bat family, if you want to add to the Bat family, also knowing that Red Hood is coming soon.
I can't.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that Red Hood is going to be incredible, bro. So definitely that, this, Nightwing, adding in it to, just, a couple of different things. Like it's a good,
Hell
it's a good
yeah.
piece to have.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
got the Nightwing, and I was thinking about Bat Lady because she really looked good to me. Finish
It
out
is.
the
It's a
family.
good piece, bro. Trust me, it is.
Yeah.
She looks great, man.
Cool.
Real quick, I got a super chat from Jack Me Off. Sexy panel. Appreciate it. $5.
See now, okay.
It's a competition now.
These are real people, man. These are real people. Real people, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, brother. Again, sexy panel. Awesome.
This is a good Saturday night.
Yeah,
that's a good Saturday night. We got the everyday collector John. What's going on in the house? KG as well. What's going on, KG, my man? Hope you're having a good weekend, evening, you guys. This is great, right? Yes, exactly. Loving these names. Simon also in the house. What's going on, man? So anyway, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is about Star Wars. Let's go. And obviously, you know, funny ass names, man. I love it. I love everybody. So last year, let's get right into that, right?
Yep.
So last year, the 2021 May 4th announcements is what we got last year. So I figure we could talk about them just for a minute, right? Because you guys remember, I think everybody here remembered last year was like, was it just me, or did we feel like this was a little bit of a lackluster announcement for May 4th?
Yeah. Completely lackluster.
Yeah.
I expected it though. I honestly expected it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because theory behind it was they knew the celebration was this year. And they were saving a lot. A lot is being saved for this year. Now, it was lackluster.
I almost spit my coffee.
Seriously, considering changing my username to Dixie. Yeah. So okay. So here we go. Here we go. So
continue.
So,
sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. I think that they knew that celebration was this year. They knew that basically was coming. They were saving a couple of different things. Again, 20th anniversary. Remember that. 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. Also, they're expecting a big turnout. Like, they're making so many announcements back and forth for people that they're going to have on the panel, or people that are going to be there signing autographs. So they went, and then on top of that, we got Sideshow making his first appearance back at Celebration in a long time. You know what I mean? Right. So I think they were holding back a couple of things, and what was to be expected. But I mean, still, for what it was last year, I thought it was a really, really decent release, bro. I thought that we got some, really decent announcements, sneak peeks, stuff like that. So I was okay with it. I can actually say I was fine with it. It's Star Wars. We could have gotten, more, of course, but for what was out there, the blurgs, you know what I mean? Of course, we got Quill. We
got a lot of blurred combos for sure.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. No, it's not bad. I just feel like we did get this Grogu. I just feel like it was a little lackluster. Like almost like
it was calm. It was calm.
Yeah. Like,
Like
these could have just been any old releases, in my opinion, especially OG Mando and Blerd, right? Because it was like, well, wait a minute, we have an OG Mando already. So quickly, in my eyes anyway, it felt very quick, like that we have another OG Mando, that quick turnaround, and not so much a May kind of celebration, you know what I mean? In my eyes, but it was
it was like a reissue plus. It was a reissue that made sense, but very lackluster for May. Not what you would think what we would get on May the 4th. Like you said, this seems like this was something that is run of the mill.
Come out on like a Tuesday or something.
Nothing special. So I definitely agree with Leo. I think they were definitely holding back. Definitely.
I think so too. But real quick, let me go ahead and address Andrew James, man. Thank you so much for $5 super chat. This is my man. Good to be here, man. Although I don't care for Star Wars stuff, I'm happy with my 80s stuff still.
Hey.
You're right, man. But he lies, man, because he had so many good Star Wars. And he was like, I'm not selling them. And then he sold them all, and then he didn't tell me.
Oh.
I know. It's all right, though. I still love him. It's just, I was like, damn, bro, I would have bought all that shit. Because I'm missing, key things and whatnot. Yep. So, but Ty, let me ask you, man. I don't know. You said I'm not familiar if you were really watching all this stuff from May last year. Were you aware that these are what were released then?
I wasn't. I was sort of like on the outside looking in. Like, I didn't really know about this community, so I was just really whatever I would kind of see on YouTube or catch a glimpse of on Facebook, then I'd know. But from what I'm looking at now and looking at some other streams, this definitely wouldn't have like blown my skirt up. You know what I mean? If I had been into it, it's like brother cousin said, it's like something that would be on a Tuesday or something like that. I mean, I was happy to see the Stormtrooper commander because I needed a Stormtrooper, so that's good. I've kind of had enough of Grogu's. Like, don't we have enough Grogu's at this point? Like, it's like Grogu's coming with everything. Like, I have the feeling like if I get Captain America, I'm gonna get a Grogu. So
really,
but yeah, it's like nothing amazing, but hopefully it'll be better this year. I hope, since now I'm here, I'm with you guys, I'm celebrating. You know, let's get it going.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I with Valiant Archers, I gotta agree with him. He said the Blurgs stole the show last year, and I agree. I agree. Out of what we've seen, well, there's something to be said, right? And let me ask you on that, Shane. Like with creatures like alien, like if we ever get aliens, creatures, or droids, or vehicles, those are kind of sparing, with with Hot Toys anyway. So, I mean, what were your thoughts? Did you think the Blurg was the hit, or out of those four, what do you think?
Yeah, it probably was. Like the Blurg for me was an easy pass because I just it looks like a big fish, but it's kind of like it worked very well in the show, and I was really happy for people because I heard people like who they really like collecting the creature. So it's just one of these ones that I was like happy for other people. I had the OG Mando already, so I didn't need that. And actually, I think the OG Mando was just starting to creep up in value, and there was a lot of the G word getting thrown around, and then bang, they released that. But again, I'm just happy for the people that I wanted it. But I think I agree with Ty here. I'm a trooper collector, and it's only like a little piece of orange plastic, but I was like, oh, exciting stuff. It's not a regular trooper, it's a commander. So that was close enough to a dope boy. I really wanted that one because what I really like about it is it's not just a Mandalorian trooper. You could use it as an OT trooper. It is really like that Paulman makes a big difference. So
I think this trooper's amazing. Go ahead.
I think the Blurg was the star of the show there. But yeah, again, sure, I have 2 Grogus already, and like I've got that Ahsoka on the way, so that's the 3rd Grogu, so I wasn't going to get excited about that. I can pass on the accessories. I haven't even watched the Bad Batch, and even if I did it, I don't really collect the animated stuff. So I think the Blurg was a star of the show for people who are into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. But I do think, oddly enough, that this Stormtrooper was the highlight, though, for me anyway.
For me, it was absolutely for me,
it would have been for me too.
Just because it's you got to remember they're slightly different, right? These are like Mandalorian Stormtroopers, and what I mean by that is if you look back at the original trilogy, the helmets are slightly different. There's some subtleties there, and obviously this one has a little bit of some green and brown dirt and weathering on them versus they're not like super shiny, but they're still a general, basic Stormtrooper. So for 220, with the removable pauldron and both firearms, that's like, dude, this is awesome for building any kind of, display that you want, really. Because I mean, I'll throw these with the original trilogy because at the end of the day, they're still, they're Stormtroopers. Yeah. They just look.
It's the cheapest hot toy you can get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, look at this guy. Look how cool he looks.
Yeah.
I took that pauldron off.
Mustard trooper around.
I took the pauldron off, and he became a regular Stormtrooper for me.
Yeah, he's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
It's just I know some people are more purists. I have a few friends that would rather hunt down the originals because they don't like all the weathering and stuff. But for me, I don't mind. I like the variety because they're all still Stormtroopers. They're all white Stormtroopers. So if they all have like little subtleties in them, it looks more realistic to me rather than having like a lineup of all like super shiny white
fresh ones. Exactly.
Right out the armory. Like
even in this picture, you can see they took the pauldron off.
Yeah, this is the same figure
on the second guy.
Yep. Yeah. Same figures. So
and correct me if I'm wrong, the bodies on, I mean, yeah, with technology over time, these like the bodies are like way better, like than the older stormtroopers that they produced a couple years back. Isn't that correct? That the bodies are like better and stuff now?
My frame of reference, I don't have one actually,
Okay.
because I don't have this yet. I'm gonna be picking these guys up because they're gonna be sitting for a while, so I'm just prioritizing.
Yeah,
but I do know that the 501st and the Coruscant guards have really good bodies in comparison. I know they are clones, but if I were to judge that, unless anybody in the chat knows, because I don't know if anybody here has. I know, Ty, you said you had it, but I don't know if you have the older stormtroopers to make a comparison.
I don't have
that. I would imagine their bodies are much nicer now, like Jay's saying. So this would be a better figure.
They are.
Did you get him, 𝐿? I'm sorry, I didn't know if you did yet.
Yeah, I had the original. I had the rehash and also had the deluxe version from, when they released the actual deluxe with the backdrop, the light up backdrop.
I need those. I love them.
And yeah, I got 2 of them, bro, because you had to kind of make it look nice,
like perfect.
Especially having it up there with like Luke and Vader in front of it. It's incredible. But again, it is over time. Like I got a chance to see that the bodies were a bit more perfected as far as articulation. It wasn't as tight and stiff. But at the same time, it was just enough, whereas you don't get that wear and tear on the joints. But yeah, the articulation and the ingenuity of the figures now versus where they were is definitely a lot better. And I think that's the route they're going. And they're technically using the same bodies as the 501st. It's just different armor.
Okay, so they are still using that then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
I suspected they would, because why not? It wouldn't make sense to, you know what I mean, change that out. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's badass then.
Absolutely. Those are good. Those are great figures. 501st.
Yeah, I mean, and if you like army building like I do, it's like I need to get at least 6 personally. But I'm more OT than anything. Like the clones are cool, and I know there's a place for them. There's a huge fandom, for clones, but I don't connect to the clones as much as troopers, like original trilogy troopers, or even that style is still present in Mandalorian. So for me, it's like I love that stuff. Well, I mean, I get a lot of sword troopers, all that stuff. Like I love troopers. So that was the most exciting for me anyway, because I'm like, dude, I can army build cheap, with classic troopers. So. And again, I agree. I haven't seen Bad Batch yet, so I don't know. But Echo, he looks cool. I have no idea what the character's about.
Well,
same with Hunter, but
you watched Clone Wars though.
Well, yeah, but didn't they get introduced a bit later? I've only seen the first 4 seasons.
Well, they did, but see, Echo is, remember, he is definitely an ex-clone trooper, but he actually got adopted into the Bad Batch later, because remember, his character was missing for a while and believed to be dead until we found out that he was being used as a tool. He was re-engineered and turned into like more of like a cyborg-esque type of an actual character. And then he joined the Bad Batch. So yeah, he's sort of like their techie in a sense.
Oh, okay, kind of like an engineered kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I mean, like
I'll eventually get into it. Yeah, but it looks sweet though. That's the thing. Like I like the way these characters look, because they're darker colored and they look kind of. I don't know. They're not stormtroopers, but the helmet designs are a bit different. There's something unique about them that I think looks pretty cool. But again, because I haven't really watched it, I haven't felt that.
It gets mixed reviews. A lot of people don't really like it. I actually loved it. I mean, I liked the story that was being told. It was a bit slow, but I did love it. And the ending, the last episode, I thought was decent. My favorite character pretty much of the Bad Batch is Crosshair, because like I said, he's a kind of a torn type of character. But yeah, I think it was for what it was, for what the show is, and plus they're getting a second season. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent.
I didn't watch the entire first season, but
Yeah.
I watched enough of it and I did like it. The one thing I would say though is about this figure is I like it, but I would just rather do the black series for this guy. Like I got the little one from the big guy. I'm doing Star Wars Black for the Bad Batch, not 6 scale.
Gotcha.
Mm.
That's yeah.
Miles, that's where will they ever explain a transition from clones to regular soldiers on a show? Maybe.
Yeah.
Because they haven't really yet.
Yeah, down the line they'll do that. Definitely.
I think they probably will. Well, you see, they're already doing it in a sense. But the thing is, you got to keep in mind that once the clone programming was actually shut down, a lot of clones went rogue. They shut that program down with no hint because they just deemed it incompetent. Which, in my opinion, the 501st way better than what we actually got. You know what I mean? Because at the same time they were uniformed, but at the same time a little bit more strategic. So they, we got a chance to see that, but again, it doesn't matter, man. Like, whether it's a galaxy far, far away or if it's our modern times now, man, everybody just wants to go take the cheap route. So that's what it was.
Right.
And let me ask you, Leo, because I've only seen like the first episode of the Bad Batch. Is the Bad Batch touching on that? Because I thought that's what that was going to be leading up to.
Yeah, that's definitely what the first season is about. It's about how they actually shut down the clone programming and how they were basically removing it after Order 66.
Okay, so maybe Bad Batch will transition into the
Stormtrooper
program.
Well, it is. That's basically what it is. And the Bad Batch themselves, are genetically engineered at a certain way. They call them the Bad Batch for a reason. But most of them were unaffected by that, Order 66. So that's where a lot of this is leading into. You got to watch the season to pretty much know where.
Yeah, I'll have to watch then. Yeah. So they basically their switch didn't go off essentially.
Yeah.
Or something. Or I'll just have to watch it.
You watch it, you understand what.
Okay.
Watch it.
All right. Yeah. I'll watch it. MandalorianHuntress says Sideshow announced re-releasing Grievous on May the 4th.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is true.
We shouldn't talk about that.
If it didn't work before, let's do it
again.
They did. And
that's nothing to talk about.
Shame on them.
I know. I didn't bring it up either because, that was a nightmare.
That thing is terrible.
Yeah. That was a nightmare. I feel for everybody who picked it up. I know some who did fix it. My buddy Shane, he did some work to it, and his Grievous is great, but he had to put a lot of work into it. So it's like, anyway, we don't need to talk about that shit because that sucks. If you got to put work into it, it's not, not cool in my opinion. Let me ask you guys this though: for the last one from last year's announcements, what's up with this Grogu, man? You guys picking this guy up, or is this something?
Was this the this is what the accessories.
This is just the 6 scale Grogu. Yeah, this is he comes with the frog and the little cat thing and little robe.
I think this is for your person that is just in love with Grogu but doesn't have hot toys. So this would be like the perfect present for like a person that's just in love with Grogu and they just want a good, a good version of him. Because this is quarter scale, right?
No, this is 1/6, bro.
This is 1/6 scale?
This is 1/6 scale.
I just don't know if did they drop this? I don't think they released it.
No, they announced it. It's $165. It's not out yet though. But I'm just speaking, this was what we got announced, last year, and it was this 6 scale Grogu for $165.
I won't be surprised if this is on like the back. I mean, you get a ton of essentially it's an accessory pack. Okay, I see where they're going.
Look, you get this frog, right? You get this cat alien looking thing. this is what you get, right? Now the only difference is, you know, he has 3 different poses. So he's articulated to a point, but so is a couple of the newer ones. So
but the hook,
excuse me,
the hook is that it's the upgraded hover pram, the one from season 2.
That's right.
That's the hook.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Yep.
Because the one that comes with the deluxe Beskar is from essentially season 1. So
And
they're
that
like,
was
we can't
destroyed,
we can't just drop Grogu and the pram. So let's throw in a bunch of other stuff. The only thing I have an interest here is the upgraded pram, but I'm OCD, but I'm not that OCD. I'm not dropping $165 on it, like just to get the the accurate.
I wouldn't even drop it if I had points. To be quite honest, it's not worth it for me.
I agree.
Because literally, I have way too many Grogu accessories. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you got, because you got to keep in mind that if you're like somebody like me, and you know, I know you had at one point, Mafia, if you had like and you as well, brother cousins who had, you know, I still have 2. I think you guys got rid of yours, if I'm not, you know, the Scout Trooper with the speeder bike.
I still have mine, brother.
Oh, you still have yours? Okay, you
I
still got yours.
I sold mine.
Yeah, I can't believe
Cat,
you
okay.
did it. Anyway, so basically, I'm just
OT. I'm getting the OT one though.
I know. I got you. But, yeah, and the 𝐿𝐷𝐾𝐻, exactly. The 𝐿𝐷𝐾𝐻 is worth it. The 𝐿𝐷𝐾𝐻,
so that's the name. I
would want, but yeah. Mafia, man, you lucky son. Anyway, so when I'm bro, I mean, come on, man. And she knows her shit. Anyway,
she does.
She does, bro. She knows her shit. Like, that's dope. Anyway, back here. So yeah, you got, like, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of the bikes with, you know what I mean. They both came with Grogu's. You know what I mean. If you got any Mando figure, it comes with a Grogu. You know what I mean. So you just I didn't even want to count how many I have so far. And on top of that, having this damn quarter scale. You know what I mean. It had to come. The deluxe version came with a Grogu. You know what I mean.
And you could buy a quarter scale.
That's
Grogu
like the
too.
best Grogu as well, right?
Yeah.
What, the quarter scale? Yeah, the quarter scale one is the best one. And mind you, plug, whoever wins the giveaway for the month of May will get a deluxe quarter scale Mando with the Grogu set. So anyway, but yeah, it's phenomenal. It's definitely that's phenomenal. But to have way too many Grogus, man, I'm out. Yeah, I don't need any more. I really don't.
CT says you'll want that Grogu in a bucket when Jazzy makes that Razor Crest. It's possible, but I feel like this thing's gonna be sitting for a minute though.
Yeah, you'll be
more than a lot of other figures.
Yeah.
You know. Now, interestingly though, and so when was it? It was April, right? So I don't remember the exact date, but if you guys recall. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Uh-oh. Where is she? Bam. Right?
Ooh,
yes,
another Grogu.
So,
yes,
but yeah, speaking of Grogu's, right? But
yes,
but
Lord.
This was also announced in April. Okay. So, and this was a big hitter, in my opinion, right? So it's kind of weird, right, that they're kind of following that same path now, where in April, which is still April, but a couple weeks ago, they announced the new Bespin Luke. Like, kind of weird, right? Like, so both times, you know, mid-April was this last year was Ahsoka.
Yep.
This year was Bespin Luke. You would think that, like, these are like May 4th announcements or something, right? Especially Luke. Like, so it's like it's
bro, that it's a sign that it's going to be a loaded month.
Yeah,
you think?
So. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
I definitely think so. It's a sign that it may be a loaded month, bro. Because
makes sense,
bro, to have this, because you got to figure May 4th next week, to have that, and then have Star Wars celebrations in the same month, and that's going to be huge, bro. It's going to be huge because it's been what, 2 years now?
Yeah,
it's going to be huge. So you got to figure, like, Sideshow's gearing up, not only just basically for the Hot Toys releases, but their own releases. You know what I mean? So there's a couple of things that are going to be happening, bro. I think they're gonna tease us with a few things May 4th, but Celebration is going to be huge. So they got it. It's going to be a loaded month, bro. Literally, it is.
I totally agree on that. The fact that we got that Bespin Luke, like you said, in early April, because when that came out, I was like, that's supposed to be in May 4th. So if we get that now,
right?
Yeah, if we get that now, May 4th, we gotta get something. May 4th, and like you said, like Celebration, we definitely gotta get something, like something substantial.
Yeah. But this was beautiful for April, bro. I was excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited for this Ahsoka, bro. Yes, I did not cancel my Clone Wars version because I love that version, and I think this would be a decent piece to have, the younger version and this version, kind of to kind of showcase. But this and this is what I loved. What I loved about it, which is weird, is that the head sculpt wasn't spot on. You know why? Is because they had time to work on it. You know why? Because you know, with the whole Queen Studio situation, now they're going to be ramping stuff up. You know what I mean? So I think that we're going to get a nice head sculpt. We're going to get a nice final product with this piece, and I'm happy about that, bro. I can't wait. You know, again, I love the tailoring on this piece. You know, everything about it from what I see, and I got the deluxe version. I mean, you can't come on if they got a deluxe and it's a DX, you gotta go deluxe with that, man. Straight up. So
I agree. Real quick though, I did get a super chat from One Stretched Butthole for $5. It's a different person.
I just noticed that.
You got a lot of buttholes now.
I'm fairly new to this, but it's May 4th just when they throw a Grogu in every figure. Not always, but it seems like there's been a lot of that. But thank you so much, One Stretched Butthole, for the super chat. I do appreciate it. I do. What a night.
Right.
Yeah, I think
it's fantastic.
I think this Ahsoka is the way to go. For me personally.
Yes.
I've just really loved that the samurai inspiration that the liberties that they took with her in Mandalorian. Like I love this outfit.
I just love Rosario Dawson. Period.
Yeah, this is like my most anticipated figure of the year. Real talk. I really can't wait for this. And like you said, Rosario Dawson. Jeez. This looks great. I can't wait.
Damn slick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Again, Butthole Stretcher with a $2 super chat says, "Am I being mocked?" Well, I appreciate it.
Bro, it is literally the battle of the buttholes tonight, bro.
I did not know this is what was going to happen on my first Saturday night stream with you guys.
This is
you know what?
This is real deal right here.
I think you did know. I think what he did was before he came on tonight, he was like, "Hey guys, listen, y'all know I'm going to be on Mafia's show tonight, so I need y'all to ramp it up and make it festive. So, you know, anything you can actually do to make this fun." You want to add butthole?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
Leal, no, don't tell everybody.
Is that what's going on here? Hey, listen, I don't. If the buttholes and the stretchers want to super chat, bro, I appreciate it very much. Very much.
Buttholes get the super chat, so you cool with that.
That's
oh my
crazy, man. Stretch Saturday, right? Yeah.
My man, bread is solid all day coming through.
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
Hell yeah. Carlito, my man, also says last year's May 4th announcements were weak, in my opinion. We mostly got Mando announcements, 3 options for the Blerd, no original or prequel trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. You are not. And I think they'll hit us hard next month to overcompensate. Well, that's kind of what Leia was talking about right there, right? Like maybe we will, because we do have so we have Obi-Wan, right? Coming soon. Coming soon. I'd like to talk about that actually for a moment. if you guys don't mind. I actually have it here. Usually I don't get too deep into the whole graveyard sideshow stuff, but
I'm so glad you added sideshow graveyard and you didn't say too deep in the hole, because that would have
no, we're not too deep in the hole yet, bro. The night is still young.
Yeah.
So that's later tonight.
Right. But
yeah, that comes later.
Right. But really though, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, is this a possibility?
What is Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. But I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Do you guys consider that this will actually finally come out?
Yeah. Undeniably, yes. It will. There's no yes, it will. It will.
They're waiting for Obi-Wan to drop.
That's the thing, because they are you hit it right on the nail, right on the coffin, Jay. You hit it. There's
that will be the perfect time to strike.
Well, yeah, but see, this thing has been well. I mean, that's true though too with Bespin Luke. So I can't.
Bespin Luke was sitting.
I feel like I can't say it anymore.
Right? Padme has been sitting for a while.
If we don't get Padme, I'm just going to say this: if we
it's a missed opportunity. If we don't,
it's going to be. That's going to piss me off. I'm gonna say it. That's going to piss me off. This is the perfect opportunity right now. With it being an anniversary and all, it is the perfect opportunity. We got to get it.
So like the one thing I'm thinking is, like, we're talking, and we think it makes sense. Like, it sounds logical to us.
Yeah.
But we're like assuming that Hot Toys has a plan, when a lot of times they've shown us that they're kind of all over the place. Like, for us, it makes sense. Hey, let's bring out Obi-Wan because the Obi-Wan show is coming out. Right. Hey, let's do these things and strike while the iron is hot. Look what they did with Hawkeye. They finally released something way after the show. So like, I know it makes sense to us, but do you guys think that they really actually have a plan on what they're doing?
I mean, they have to. They have to, right? They have to, right? Because I mean, they're a company. At the end of the day, they're a company, and it is money motivated. So I mean, Star Wars means something way big over here to us in the States than it does to them. I know they're more into like Marvel and a lot of like Iron Man stuff and stuff like that over there, but Mandalorian stuff is getting big over there. We've heard from like Joel and people that that actually live over there, that know about that stuff. So I would guess there's got to be some method to their madness, is what I'm trying to say. It has to be, right?
It does, because you got to figure, like, they have to, because it's an opportunity for them in light of everything that actually took place the last couple of months. The reason why I think there is somewhat of a plan is
breaking
because
news, man. Breaking news.
What's up?
No way.
Says, I'm quite beside myself. This year marks the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Attack of the Clones, and Hot Toys is delighted to be bringing a lineup of amazing collectibles from this landmark film of Star Wars fans. Stay tuned. 20th anniversary, episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
The two of them.
Told you.
R2 is in the picture as well.
Told you.
What is this?
I told you.
What?
That's the silver version, the dirty version of no. Yeah, that's 3PO.
I have it here, man.
Yes.
It's the official.
If this is the third goddamn prototype they're gonna show us,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I think it's real this time. No, I
have the
I'm telling you,
Instagram.
It better not take
Wait,
5 years for this thing to come out.
Shane, can you send it to me and I'll bring it up?
Is it on Instagram right now?
Yeah, it's on their Hot Toys Collectibles official Instagram. It shows R2 and it shows C-3PO, and they have a logo for 20 years anniversary. So this pretty much answers the question we were asking. They do apparently know.
Hey, didn't I say a 2-pack? I said it.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, I would definitely be canceling a sideshow R2 as well.
So does anybody want to buy my sideshow R2 and 3PO?
There it is. There it is.
The ultimate 2-pack. The ultimate
2-pack.
Can one of you send it to me so I can bring
there,
it up?
I did it.
You know what they did?
You did it? All right, let me look.
They were sitting there listening, And they were like, okay, Uncommon Flex is putting on it. He's coming at us. We got to release this right now. We have to do it.
No kidding,
Right.
guys.
You know what it was, guys? You know what it was?
So,
It was
yo,
all this
Flex,
butthole
Uncommon
talk.
Flex. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Say some more shit.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Keep going. Keep going.
Let me see what else I can come up with.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yes,
I just
please do
wanna
as I pull this up.
Officially announce that I'm going to be selling my Sideshow R2 and C3PO. Anyone.
You're gonna see an
Yo.
influx on eBay tonight.
Yes. So they are finally giving us a C3PO. Now, mind you, they're giving us the Attack of the Clones version.
Oh, look at this.
But I'll take that.
I'll take that, dude.
I'll take that.
Because you
There's
know you're gonna
nothing-
get. You know
yeah,
you're gonna
guys.
get. You know you're gonna get a New Hope one. You're gonna
Shane.
get one.
Hey, Shane,
Sidecast.
Yeah.
can you make sure you write this down and memo this for tomorrow's discussion? Can you do that?
I don't know. Do I need to write it down? I'm pretty sure we can use the Force on this one, man.
Okay. Okay.
And do you know what it was? I think it was all this these strange names popping up. I'm pretty sure Hot Toys sensed the disturbance in the
Oh,
Force. So
no.
that's why we need to shut this down.
Seymour
They
buttholes,
did.
formerly known as.
Steve mustache. Oh,
Dang, my butthole tingling over. Yeah, okay, so, bro, you getting washed with these buttholes, bro?
You know
Here-
what? Hey,
Here's the next one. The next one. Bespin Han.
Yes.
Bespin Han.
Yes.
They need to do
No.
this.
Hold on.
What?
Uncommon Flex. Just say this.
Yeah.
Just say this. Han on the Tauntaun. Or Luke on
Han.
the Tauntaun.
On a tauntaun. Give us that.
Yeah.
Han
That's
on a
gonna happen.
tauntaun.
That's
You
gonna
know
happen.
what? I think Carlito knows some shit too, bro. Carlito out there, he knows some stuff, bro.
He's no
Carlito, I'm
joke.
picking your brain, man. Throw some more stuff out there so we'll know. Come on,
He's
man.
no
I know you
joke.
know some stuff. I
Absolutely.
know Carlito knows some stuff, bro.
He knows.
But yeah, no, that right there, boom. It's
This
Star
money right
Wars
here.
I cannot wait to celebrate. I can't
Yeah,
wait to get
that's
out
money
LA.
right here.
I'm
I've
waking
been
Shane
saying-
up
I just
every
want
day.
to say it. I've been saying this for weeks now, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've been saying
Yes,
the
sir.
ultimate two-pack.
It's
Yes,
the
sir.
most
I've
obvious
heard it.
two-pack.
I heard it.
It's the most obvious two-pack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
most
it
obvious.
really
two-pack in
makes
the world.
sense.
So does this give us hope? Okay. So let's play this game real quick. Does that okay? In agreement, I'm just gonna throw some things out there. Does that give us hope for Padme? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. But
real
which
quick,
version though?
Well,
Attack of the
hold
Clones,
that thought
bro.
for 1 sec, because Desi's up in the house. What's up, Desi? Metamorphic Custom says, "Wait, did they just
Hey.
announce this? What I missed? Yes, right in the middle of this.
Yes, they
right in the
did.
middle of our stream. Boom.
Yes, they did.
They just did for the 20th anniversary
For
of
the
Attack
20
of the Clones.
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay. Kit Fisto.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Can I
Hey.
just
I
point
think so.
something out? Can I
Yeah,
just
go
point something out? They did a whole series called the 40th Anniversary Empire Strikes Back. Do you really think they've made this fancy logo here, the 20 years Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, if it's just for like these two? Like
No,
There-
no.
there must be.
There will be a
It's
thing.
going to be a whole
a special series box.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
That's
all
a good
right,
point.
Look,
That's a good point.
you know what I mean? This is that
Mace!
surely is not just for the
Mace.
two of them.
Mace.
See, the
yeah,
thing
I think
is,
this
I
is the
want them to
time.
go down the entire line. I know they won't, but I do, because even like they said, somebody's out there saying Luminar, or somebody's actually saying 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍. Someone's basically saying Kit Fisto's. Their name. There's so many possibilities, man, and I would get them all because
So
I
many.
love. Again, a lot of people didn't like Attack of the Clones, but for what it gave me, I mean, I like the prequels. To me, I like the and this is me being an OG fan.
Yeah.
I just like the prequels for what it gave me back then. So again, if they release it as much shit that people talk about those prequels, bro, any figure they release from it, I bet you they'll get it.
Well,
They'll
you
get
want to know
gobbled up.
something? It's funny that you mentioned that because I'm thinking the prequels kind of like have aged better over the years, especially after people being so dissatisfied with the sequels. It's like people was like, "Oh, the sequels, man, the
Yeah.
prequels wasn't that bad." Now, and I think
Yeah.
that's what's going on now.
It's all relative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it was a lot of work. What we're seeing is there was a lot of work. Lucas had a plan. with the prequels. There was a plan. There was obviously stories. And I think it wasn't exactly what we wanted at that time. But if you think about it, it all aged well and it made sense. And all that stuff gives credence to other Star Wars stuff. You wouldn't have the prequels if you didn't. You wouldn't have like Clone Wars if you didn't have the prequels, and so on and so on. So they actually aged well. We just weren't at that time. We just wasn't hearing it because we were so into the OT, and the OT was great. And I still think the OT is the best of the best Star Wars. But see what I did there? But anyway,
Right. Nice, nice.
But still, the prequels actually have aged well, is what I'm trying to say. Sequel, who knows? We may be having this conversation about the sequel. I doubt it. And the reason why I say that I doubt it about the sequels, because the sequels were kind of, I think we all can agree, there was some good elements of those stories, but it was kind of all over the place. They didn't go in with a fully blown plan. It was based on from director, and you see that. You see how it's the incoherentness of it, if that's a word. You see that all throughout the sequels, and I think that's why people have more problems with it. But the prequels made sense. They did. Technically, I mean, Lucas not wanting to use practical effects. Yeah, that hurt it. That hurt it a bit, but the story was still solid.
Yeah, that's true. Like it was a really good story because it's just showing how he came from a boy to machine. Like it was, it stayed in the rails.
No.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to be right about that, though. I think they're not going to make. Not that it's that hard for them to do this to make a logo, but to have that kind of logo and that branding is probably going to be on the packaging. I'm guessing
this is basically what the 20th anniversary shirts look like that you had to purchase for Celebration. I got mine upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So these are
Nice.
these are.
Yeah, hold up. As a matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'll
Disney
show you.
branding. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, because I know they're similar to that. Like if you find other merchandise, like the IP owner will create the logos, and then all the people, the licensees, have to use their official logos.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense then that's what that is. So but I'm
blown away.
I'm a little kind of like, hey, I'm thinking a little bit ahead of myself, because on one hand that's great, getting a C-3PO and an R2. On the other hand, is he going to just be all silver, right? Because
I'm thinking the same thing, man. I want the gold one.
I don't know.
You think they would do that, or they'll do a silver and then do a gold one?
Of course,
an OT one.
Well, first things first, they have to actually release a C-3PO.
True.
So if they release this and it's the silver version, then there's absolute it's going to happen, because now we actually got one, right? You know what I mean? We have one in hand or whatever. There's an announcement, pre-order, whatever. Then we're like, okay, cool. They're fine, because they've teased 2 different prototypes of 3PO, and they've never released them. So if this actually gets out into production, then we're going to get a gold one for next year, 2023, Return of the Jedi anniversary, and then they'll just do that.
And this gives the other licensees, other license holders, such as Sideshow, still time to sell theirs and stuff like that. It gives them time, because this is going to be a wildly different version of C-3PO that we haven't seen. Which I think one thing about Hot Toys, they're slow at times. They're slow with some levels of innovation, as we know, when it comes to stands and stuff like that. But they do like to put innovation into some of the figures every now and then, especially if it's something that if it's a property somebody else has already tackled. They try to go out of their way to make it different. That's like even back in the day with the old Bespin Luke. That's why you got the Weber vein and the 2-in-2 box set and all that stuff. So with them taking on this C-3PO, of course they're going to want to do a different take on C-3PO that a lot of people haven't done yet. So,
well, what looks like here, did I bring up the right image? I think.
That shirt
shit, man.
Fire.
I pulled up so many images. Hold on a second,
this
guys.
is the one just from Celebration. So this is what you'll see if you order this shirt. It comes.
Oh, okay.
You get this, and you actually get the if there's a pendant that you can actually get with it as well. So
nice.
Nice.
Now, this photo here me take the chat down for just a second. So the brightness had been turned up on the photo, and you can see the gold reflection. Now that could be light, or they could be deliberately doing this because they've grayed him out. You know, because there's even some gold here. So even if light's being casted on him, if he was silver, this would not be showing up as such. So maybe they're just teasing us, you know, right now. That's why they have him, you know, shaded out like that, almost grayscaled. But you can see that. So it could be.
Well, if they teasing
You know
this,
what?
I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've been talking.
Oh, thanks, man. If do you know what? Like for me, like I want the original trilogy 2-pack with R2D2 and C3PO. So with this one here, I think I agree with Anthony. If they do make this and it's kind of the Attack of the Clones kind of silvered version, and if they still have the hard work done, they have the molds and all that. So like, I'm just going to stick to my strategy. I'm not going to dopo this. I'm going to wait because this won't be out for 18 to 2 years. And in the meantime, maybe they announce the original trilogy version, and then bang, you can get the one you want, like, you know. So I think that's maybe worth considering if it goes like this and they do release this and it is maybe the C3PO, but maybe not necessarily the one you prefer, or, you know, maybe if you're a big Attack of the Clones fan, you can go ahead with that. But I think I'm going to hold out and see, do they actually release the OT one?
Right. Well, this may be, I mean, well, it would obviously be Attack of the Clones, but if it's gold, I'm down. I'm down either way.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Yeah.
If it's gold, yeah.
So if it's not gold, if it's like the more weathered, more silver version, is that a deal breaker? You guys saying is that a deal breaker?
I'd still get it. But it you know, the thing is that
I gotta get it.
When you show us two prototypes over the years, not one, but two different C3PO prototypes over the years, and never deliver, and then you finally deliver and it's silver, I don't think that's a very smart move personally. So I think it probably will be gold, but even if it is silver, I'm still gonna get it because it's a 3PO, you know.
I'll just say I'd rather have this version than the one with the gold version,
with the gold and the red or whatever.
With the red arm for no damn.
Yeah, didn't like the red arm.
Well, see, the reason why I'm definitely excited about this is for the simple fact that, number one, this definitely gives me hope for Padme. But don't forget, it also could give us hope for that Attack of the Clones, Anakin and Obi-Wan. So, you know, you could definitely see that as well. Again, if they know that, number one, the Obi-Wan series is dropping next month, Obi-Wan is going to be on everyone's, you know, it's going to be the topic of conversation pretty much, you know, May going into June. They want to flood the market with that. Who knows? Obi-Wan could be the next Iron Man, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you can
That's
actually
true.
give us that Attack of the Clones version of both, which is what people have been asking for, they wanted those versions. So if you can actually give us that Anakin and give us that Obi-Wan, I mean, that would be amazing to have, especially to have that version of Anakin and Obi-Wan up against Dooku, and also have Padme, you know. But here's the thing. I have to temper that expectation because we also know that Hot Toys, again, like, you know, Uncommon Flex has said, they're all over the place, even with IPs. So they'll release certain figures and forget about everything else, that which would make sense.
Yeah.
So again, I hope you're listening and you prove us wrong in that sense.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna agree with Soul Nightmare though. Phantom Menace Obi-Wan. That's what I need. I need a Padawan Obi-Wan.
Yes.
To go with my Qui-Gon, and that would be perfect. That would be perfect. But
Absolutely.
we will probably get the sculpted mullet episode 2 Obi-Wan.
Nice.
Like Layla's
I
saying,
am not getting any younger here, so they need to get these things out. Like, I need a Hot Toy C3PO and R2D2. I'm not getting any younger. You know, they need to get this going.
This is true.
No, I agree. Because I'm just like, yo, these look great, and I think I agree, you know, with what you guys are saying. Like, this is the brand logo, like we see, and what Lael has on the shirt.
Okay, so Mafia.
Yes.
I'm going to send you something.
All right.
I'm gonna send you something really quick. Okay. Give me a second here.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
You know what, man? As much as I'd rather the gold one, like, and I probably will hold out to see what happens. The 2Ds together, if it's 2-pack, it'll just look so good in the cube. It looks so good.
So Mafia, I need you to pull this up right away. Okay.
Well, let's see what you got.
I need you to pull this up right away.
Sculpted mullet sounds like a metal band. Hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
Love it.
At least it's not a sculpted butthole.
All right, hold up. Let me. Okay, so first off, what is this that we're looking at? I mean, obviously you state the obvious, but
do you see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up, but is this the same?
This is the same. This is the same. Now, if you don't think it's the same, I'll send you the original, what was sent to me.
That's the same.
That is the same.
That's the same.
That's the same.
Yeah, that's the same.
That's the same.
So
this
how
is
did
exactly
this
the same.
How did this come to be?
So this is what it's going to look like.
Where did I save this photo?
Interesting.
Give me one.
Take my money. Take my money. Take it.
Yeah.
Take my money. Take it.
Take it all day.
Take it. Take it.
We've been listen because this bodes well. If we get this first and it look, they have the body mode, we will get C3PO, the gold version.
Absolutely.
We will.
Yeah.
Because we're going into the 20th anniversary of this particular film. Once we get the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, boom.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't think this is diecast.
Look at that detail.
No,
I don't think there's diecast.
You think it's plastic?
Let's
if it's diecast and it's a 2-pack, that's going to be a pricey.
Yeah,
be a pricey boy.
You're still going to pay for that though.
It's so hard to tell.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to tell right now.
Or they'll give you, or it's going to be pieces. They're going to part it out because not all Iron Man, people that don't have Iron Man figures aren't all die-cast either. So you'll get some die-cast parts in there. They can still do a die-cast, to handle the cost. They can do a die-cast dome for R2-D2, which they've already done before. They can make some of the darker parts a C3PO die-cast as well. So yeah.
All right.
You mean like what they did with K2SO?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, little bits and pieces like that.
Little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yep. All right, Chris C, dude, thanks, man. He says that's mine. I brightened it in Photoshop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Appreciate, brother.
That's what I just sent him a message saying thank you, bro, because that's where I sent it from. Yeah.
So that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. So yeah. If you did it, then I know because all I do is Photoshop. So if it was that, then that's it. So
Chris C is a legend, bro.
Yeah,
I want that R2.
He is a legend, bro.
I actually really, really like this.
Me too.
Because it's not now that the tunes are changing now that we can kind of see this better. Yes, it's not the full gold New Hope style, but this is badass because it's like it's kind of in there and it's got a lot of weathering, and then this arm. This is still really, really cool. This definitely screams prequel era. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that has to go with your prequel stuff. But
yeah,
I'm ready to just put my C3PO back in the box right now. I'm ready to do it right now, even though this is probably like 2 years away. Right now.
Yeah,
bro, it's dope to have people like Chris C in the chat to see it and say, nah, let me nah, because we got people that will investigate, bro.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, and that's dope that he did that.
Awesome.
Like that is super dope.
Quick.
Yeah, he sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, let me send this. I got to put this up real quick because it has to go up since we're on the conversation. So yeah, that's dope.
No, that's great, man. I appreciate it because that's dope, like, and what the hell? I mean, see, we never know. We never know because it's technically Sunday morning in China.
Yeah,
and then they drop just random shit. You're like, oh, okay, what the hell? Like, this could be. I mean, I guess it makes sense because then they'll probably do the announcement this week, right? Yeah. Because we saw the Electro tease, we saw the Kate Bishop tease, and then shortly thereafter, within the next week, Kate Bishop the next day
Yeah.
They did the announcements. So, same thing with Moon Knight. That was April 1st, and then like a week later they did the announcement. So, if we're basing it off their track record, then we'll probably get this.
Chris C, if I send you a photo, man, I need a cleaned up photo or something. I think somebody was trying to break into like my collection. I can't see, what's kind of fuzzy. So if I send you a picture, can you blow it up? Can you actually just, Photoshop it and just, because I need to find out who it was.
Wait, no, because that was probably me.
Chris C, you can do that, bro. Let me know, man. I need that. I'm
trying to get that 𝐂𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿.
Oh man, I need a 𝐂𝐿𝐿𝐿.
Yeah. I need it in the worst way.
I think I'm gonna hire Chris C to do some investigating for me, brother.
Well, Desi says the weathering on these guys scream original trilogy, even though they're from prequel. Yeah, they do, but it looks damn good, man.
It looks damn good. So that's what I'm saying, bro. In any case, I'll definitely get it. I'll definitely do that. You know what I mean?
Let's ask that, right? Because they are prequels, but they're obviously coming out. So are we all in agreement on the panel that we are picking both of these up if they're separate or they're 2-pack?
It's got to be a 2-pack. I really feel that this is a 2-pack. They may sell them separately too, but I feel this is a 2-pack. This
ultimate
is like
2-pack.
We've been putting it out there, and like they listen to us, but we've been putting it out.
They do, man, because we've been saying this shit. We've been saying this shit.
Yeah, and they know what those 2-packs are going for. They know. They've been listening. They know.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely would listen tonight. So yeah, it sounds like they.
I know
really
that's
are.
so funny, right? Because we were literally talking about it, and then
I
boom,
think they are. I think they definitely are listening.
That popped up.
So we'll see.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they are watching.
Howard was like, "Damn it, just release it."
Right. Unleash the Kraken. Like, here, boom.
I'm tired of all this in art. I'm tired of all this in art shit. I'm tired of just release it.
Well, listen, I've been saying this forever and ever and ever. It's like if Hot Toys really wants to, step their game up even more. It's like, dude, just give us Star Wars.
They could definitely
just give us Star Wars, man. Like that's not me being biased because I like Marvel, and the MCU's cool, but it's Star Wars. There's a big difference. We've talked about that time and again on multiple streams that like Star Wars is timeless.
Yeah, it is.
So
yeah,
you have so many good figures, which I was going to try to talk about until this just showed up, that aren't out, right?
Yeah.
Well, these are one of them, these are out. These are clearly one of them. Just, I didn't have it on the list because, they don't really have any photos of it right now, but like, there's so many stuff. Like, dude, just focus on the Star Wars, man. You get the Star Wars stuff coming out, that's money. That's money.
Yeah.
Like,
I guarantee you that if Shane gets this, it's not going to be clean enough. He's going to polish it, and he's going to make sure it's clean for the collection. And he'll so pretty much it looks like this, but when he's done, you'll see the gold.
You'll buff that right out.
Listen, man.
Buffering and all that, and
you shine that bad boy.
You've just outed yourself that you never watch my videos. I love Battle Damaged. I love Battle Damaged. The only reason the details are so clean is so you can see the dirty figures behind them.
Hey, see, that's how you do
look,
it.
This first of all, I hope it's a 2-pack because it's the most obvious 2-pack in the world. I completely agree with Jay.
Absolutely.
I do want an original trilogy R2D2 and original trilogy C3PO, and I don't want to get like third party or anything. I want the Hot Toys versions. But like, I'm not gonna go dope on this. I don't do that anyway. I really am gonna, like I said earlier on, I'm just gonna watch this from afar, and maybe close to it's coming up. If it looks like they're not gonna release the gold version from the original trilogy, or an R2 again, maybe release from the original trilogy, then I'll be like, I may consider this because they do look great, and it's just it's just the weathering and everything, the two of them together. Right. Fair play to you, man, Chris C. Because that was a real shadowy photo, and he just really doctored it up well. We can kind of see the colors, the wires in the
it's phenomenal, man.
It looks great.
Fair play, man. But yeah, these are. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with this.
Yeah.
Just look at the
I'm
wires.
just going to hold out. I'm going to hold out.
The wires, just the wires, man. Oh my god, you can tell they took inspiration from the what is it? I can't say the Tamashii Nation one. You know the one.
Yeah.
$800 one that's going for.
Mm.
You can see they took inspiration from that, but it just looks from this prototype. They just did everything better. Come on, they did it. This looks good. I think somebody in the chat was talking about the articulation. Yeah, the articulation is probably going to be a little limited on C3PO.
Yeah, of course, guys. I mean,
it's C3PO. Like, what more than
yeah.
He just kind of shuffles around.
Yeah.
If he can do the pose that he can do there, what
Yeah.
what else would you need?
That's it.
You know,
There you
he's
go.
not going
Yeah,
to
that's
be
all
on a
you really
dynamic
need to
stand
do.
with backflips. Like.
Or at worst case scenario, you can tilt his arm a little to rest on R2's head.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's great right there. So pretty dang cool, man. 130 people in here watching, man. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe if you
hit that
haven't.
like.
Everybody's links are in the description below as well. I implore you all to subscribe to everybody here. Everybody's great content creators, and this is awesome Star Wars talk. May 4th, excitement, and we were trying to figure out what else would be coming, and then boom, for those just tuning in, Hot Toys did just show these off, so we're talking about it right now. Yeah, man, it's pretty.
Isn't it great when you're
awesome.
in the middle of a live stream and they drop something, especially something so iconic like?
Yeah.
I call it. That's when the Hot Toys wizard blesses you.
He absolutely blessed me, because I told you guys behind the scenes before I even started, I was like, I'm not even really sure what I'm going to talk about tonight. I was trying to prep, but I've been working all week and thinking about it, and I was like, I didn't really want to just talk about the run-of-the-mill stuff, and I'm like, you know what, May 4th is next week. I don't really talk about, it's once a year, so maybe we can pull up some old figures and, kind of, what do we hope for, kind of wish list sort of thing, and then boom, this drops and gave us some good stuff to talk about, man. So it's definitely, man, it's pretty awesome.
So
Damn, that really makes me wonder then, because if they are doing that and they're branding this, they're branding this right for the 20th anniversary, then they have to. This is a really big chance, right? This is a really big chance, because we've got Jane Foster coming.
Yep.
For Thor: Love and Thunder. Which stands to reason they would probably make a figure for her, which means, and they've already showcased that they at least had a prototype head sculpt of Natalie Portman. So the timing's right? Because Love and Thunder's coming out, and they could they could essentially sculpt wise, slight alterations. So they're not going to be the same sculpts, clearly, but you know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of the work will be done already. So let's just go ahead and do this. It lines up with, because Love and Thunder, then it lines up with this 20th anniversary. They got a nice shiny logo that they can put on their packaging, and you know what I mean? And be like, here we go. What say you guys? Let me start with Shane on that, man. You think this is a legit possibility?
I know Joel is based in China, and he's hearing rumors from there. And I know, like, rumors are rumors, but, like, surely people over there talk, surely the Hot Toys has employees, and they say something to someone, and something's maybe distributors or something, like, I don't know, or their local shop, secret base, whatever. But this one is one of the ones that's been mentioned, and I think Cad Bane was another one. But yeah, I think especially now
R2 and 3PO were not.
Yeah, but it's true. But yeah, I think there's a Mace coming. Like, it just seems like there's a Mace coming. Seems like the obvious thing. Like, if they're doing the 20th anniversary, who are the key characters? Who has everyone been calling out for? So, yeah, I think it's Padme and Mace might just be the right time for them.
I think that would be really awesome.
If not now, then when? The 30th
right. If not, then exactly. And I know, Leo, you've been thinking we've been trying to speak this into existence, too. So, I mean, it's the likelihood. I mean, you think it's a high percentage?
What, Padme?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's a chance. I mean, the thing is, it's why not? I mean, considering the simple fact that, you know what? Here's the thing. If you're announcing 20th anniversary and you give us C-3PO and R2 and you don't give us Padme, a figure that was actually announced a couple years back, and we never got it, you're going to have a lot of pissed off individuals, man, because that thing has been sitting there. They didn't get rid of it. They didn't take it out of purgatory. It's just sitting there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the perfect opportunity, and they know this is the hot talk. Everybody wants that Padme figure. You have Thor: Love and Thunder coming this week, this summer. So you have that actually coming. So, I mean, why not? It's the perfect opportunity to release it. If you're going to go all in on the 20th anniversary, you have to also make this part of the conversation and give it to us. You're giving us Django. You know what I mean? We're going to have that, which I'm honestly, I believe that's going to get pushed up. I believe we're going to see that released next month. I really believe that we're going to see that released next month.
I won't be surprised we see it this week.
Hey, you never know. You never know the way you never know. So that's what I'm saying. This has to be in that same conversation because it's the perfect opportunity to do so. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure we're going to get more clones. We're going to get more clones.
We're going to
That's
get
just a no-brainer.
Ton of clones.
But if we're getting the clones, also give us the battle damage. I mean, not battle damage. Give us the battle droid, the super battle droid as well. You know what I mean? I would love to basically see that. You know, again, it's just an opportunity for us, you know, to get some of these figures. You know what I mean? And remember, there was also Zam Wessel. She was basically the bounty hunter that was hired by
in the beginning,
by Django in the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if they even tried to do something like that, because that was a very pivotal part of Attack of the Clones. So again, there's so many different things they can do, but I'm telling you 100% I believe that Padme is coming. I believe she's coming. I believe that the head sculpt is going to be totally different from what you see right now, of course.
It's
going to be totally different, and I don't know, maybe the tailoring might be slightly different, more, you know, form fitting than what we got right here, because it does seem loose. But again, there's an opportunity to do it, and I think that they will. And they'll take full advantage of it. And even like Dan has been saying, I think that we could possibly even get, you know, there's a couple people actually out there saying there's a possibility that we can even get a reissue, which people will hate, a reissue on that Count Dooku. You know what I mean? So if people missed out on it the first time,
you know,
they'll get the chance to get it again. You know what I mean? So if they're going all in and they already have the mold for it, you never know. You know what I mean? So again, just at this point, it's all about waiting to see. And damn it, if you don't give us a mace after we've been having this conversation, and I know you're listening, come on, man, just make it happen.
100%.
Like literally make it happen.
Yes.
Just on that. Sorry, just on that. Just before you move on there, like I hope people get it, and I agree with everything that Leia says. But yeah, what's on the screen right now. It might be controversial, but I don't think it looks good. Like I don't think
it doesn't. Neither does that Obi-Wan. Neither does that Obi-Wan. But
it looks like it's held together with tape. You know,
but the fact, but I get that, in know, being in a company that creates, like, I get prototypes.
Yeah, it's prototype.
You know, prototype shows, hey, look, check it out.
Yeah.
To be continued. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then sometimes not.
Like if you look at the right hand, it looks like do you know those mannequins in the shops?
It does not. It's not very well.
It looks like
together.
No details. But yeah, it's a prototype. It's an old prototype.
I agree.
Definitely a prototype. But you know, once we get the final production piece, and even if we get the new, they can upgrade and give us a brand new prototype, which I think they will, because they've had 3 years now, 2 or 3 years now to do so. So you know,
absolutely.
Again, I can expect it.
I hope so. But Chris C, man, thanks so much, dude, becoming a channel member, dude. I appreciate it very much, man. Part of the mafia over here, dude. Thanks a bunch, dude. I want to address real quick Denobi in the house. He's so excited, but he's 20 minutes late. Dude, they just announced C-3PO and R2-D2. Yeah, brother. No, we did. We talked about it. And I'll bring it up again in a little bit here. But dude, so excited. So excited on that, guys. But we're also just trying to think, because of the 20th anniversary, I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. Maximum respect. Aries is spilling the whole pot. With that R2 and 3PO, hell yeah, dude. I know he's probably super excited, man. And Oilers Workshop, dude, you're right. It does make a ton of sense for them monetarily to fork over the cash for her likeness, because they can. They'll profit off 2 figures, easy, easy peasy, dude. Absolutely. So I think the timing right now, this is like a perfect storm, right? Love and Thunder, 20th anniversary, boom, boom, let's do it. I mean, seriously. AJ says, I swear Layla's reading my mind right now with the Zam comment. Hope we get some serious fire from this.
I'm telling you.
It's possible. Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned a possible Dooku reissue. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't even.
Not like I'm a gatekeeper of hot toys, you know, because I have a Dooku, but I don't have a problem with it, you know, because that is an awesome figure, and they don't reissue often. They really don't.
And you got to figure, bro, like right now we live in a world. In a world, straight up, man. Like at this particular time, bro. Like right now, you come to expect reissues, because this is what they do.
That's right.
They want to make money, so you have to come to expect reissues and not fear it anymore, because it's going to happen. You feel me? So again, if they do
I gave up on exclusivity. Because it doesn't exist.
It doesn't
like
exist.
A pipe dream. It's
exclusivity does not exist anymore, bro. It's not part of the conversation.
It's not a numbered piece.
No,
it will be released.
Exactly. That's a big deal. And
and thank God, because the 2.0s are often so much better.
Well, if it's a 2.0, sure, but I think Dooku might actually be a reissue. I don't think you can make Dooku any better than what they did.
He was great.
That's a great looking figure.
You know, and he's not that old of a figure, so I don't, you know. All
you got to do is turn the presses on, and there you go.
Yeah, I mean, just do that and slap a little reissue logo, you know, on their promo photos, and, you know, call it a day, man. DK said, would anybody be down for a Queen Amidala? I would.
Just about to say that.
Yeah.
That would be sick. I just, you know,
that's the one to make.
Had great wardrobe.
About to say that.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I was like going back to what I was asking you guys before about, do you think they have a plan? I think if they release Padme now, it shows, yes, they have some kind of plan. They're not just kind of randomly throwing things at the wall. They know, you know, they have an idea of what they want to do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely.
𝕄𝐿𝐵, if you're still in here, I'm gonna send you this picture so you can see the one that Chris C photoshopped and increased the brightness and everything, so you can see it better. Real
Chris
quick though,
even sounds like a pimp name.
That is a pretty dope name, Chris C. What's up, dude? You know,
speaking of pimps.
Kinky Sphincter with the $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much. The 6-scale chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water mafia. Hell yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Yep. I get that reference.
Hell yeah, man.
Me too.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that super chat, man. Dan and or Dre in the house. What's up, dude? 6-scale reviews. That Dooku figure is just perfect, man. Yeah, 100%. That he's an amazing figure.
Can I say something about the 3PO?
Absolutely.
Real quick. So, just looking at the photo, we only have that one photo of 3PO and R2. Looking at the detail, all the, you know, the weathering that's on that figure, I'm thinking of what my Sideshow 3PO looks like. It makes it look like a Black Series figure, just like a big black. Like, I'm really ready to put that thing in the box now, because like I'm looking at what Hot Toys does. That's just a whole other level of quality. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well,
like this is amazing. My 3PO has never looked that good.
And
you tap him on the head, the eyes don't light up anymore. You know, R2, the parts fly all over the place. Just keep opening up the little blue things in the front. Nothing. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. Wow. It's just so much
Yeah,
better looking. Right? So he doesn't get any 3rd-degree burns. Spill the coffee, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty damn exciting. This is pretty exciting. I
spilled my tea.
Right? I mean, we did talk about them, but it is pretty awesome. And you're right. Like the sideshows were okay, like fillers.
Yes,
right. Because
we stayed in the background.
We didn't have that kind of opportunity to, you know, to add a Hot Toys, you know, version in our collection. So
it was good because that's all we had.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good.
You were absolutely
fine.
right.
And sometimes that's, you know,
you're right, BC.
That's okay. But I told you. I don't know why I'm looking at you, Jay, but because I remember telling you. Well, I remember telling you, and I know a couple other people, where people were like, "Oh, Hot Toys can't do 3PO and R2 because of licensing," and I was like, "No, Remember? I'm like, no, they
that was crazy to me because they have the license.
Yeah, like because they wouldn't have shown off 2 C-3PO prototypes.
Exactly.
They wouldn't invest the time and R&D and everything into showing something that they weren't licensed to produce. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So pretty awesome. Real quick though, I did get another $5 super chat from Stretched Butthole. Is that Carrot Top now? Anthony, you matured me. I went from a butthole stretcher to a butthole getting stretched. Thanks, champ. Well, I'm not gonna just say I got a super chat from random person. That's rude. I need to address
just say
people by
I
their
got
names.
a super chat from SB, bro. This
Well,
SB.
SB. Now that doesn't roll off the tongue like Stretched Butthole does. So I mean, you know, thank you so much for the super chat, man. And you're right. It's pretty amazing stuff right now. It's pretty amazing stuff, man. Blerd Dad Life says, "Damn, I just ordered the Sideshow R2 3 days ago." Well, listen, you have a placeholder for a little what?
You got some time. You got some time to wait.
Yeah, you look. I think you have plenty of time because the situation here is they haven't even announced it yet. So let's give it a week. Yeah. I'm assuming they're going to announce it during May the 4th or sometime during the month of May.
Unless they do like a Marty McFly release.
I know that was my only thing. And look, and that's fine. You want to do a Marty McFly, show an announcement, and then he's out in stores in 3 weeks? I'm down.
Hold on. That would be Hot Toys. That would be Hot Toys. Pretty much getting us for that in art. Oh, y'all want to pay $1,000 for a Joker, huh?
Right.
$1,000 for this 2-pack.
Well, look, hopefully not. No, I don't think it would be that expensive. If it's die-cast though, because here's the thing. Okay, so you had R2 Deluxe, right? He's die-cast. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the Force Awakens R2 as well is die-cast, right?
No, I don't think. I think that was.
Or is that one plastic?
I think that was plastic because that was the first R2. That was the first R2D2, the one for you just said it for
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. That one was plastic, and I think the diecast one came with the new. That's the New Hope one, or is that the
R2 Deluxe?
That's New Hope, right?
Is New Hope, I believe. It's original trilogy.
Yeah, it's original trilogy. That's the one. That's the diecast one with all the parts and all the figures. Awesome too.
Now that one I'm actually getting. So,
really?
Yeah, I got a great deal on it. So awesome. I am getting that R2 Deluxe finally.
Awesome.
That's not going to take away, though, in my opinion. That's not going to lower the value or the price or the because
you're not
it's so cool.
You're not going to get all that stuff with this release, especially if it's a 2-pack. You're not going to get
that R2 has all those cool doodads and doohickeys and gizmos that come out. Like that's really neat, and it's original trilogy. So this would be perfect, though. And again, like I said. If it doesn't come out, if it doesn't get announced this week, it'll probably get announced this May. And if they don't pull that Marty McFly stuff with us, we're looking at like a year and a half anyway until this comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's not all get too excited, right? Because it's probably going to be 2024 because we're in the middle, or, December 2023 here. I know, but it's we're looking at a year and a half minimum out if that's the case. So
I'm the old man of the panel here.
How old are you?
53.
You don't even look. See, black don't crack. Yeah, I'm 48, bro. So I'm next down the line, bro.
48, 53. Jay is 17. So I mean, there's. I thought so when I first met him.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah, and he's my age.
Yeah, I thought Jay was. When I started streaming with Jay, I thought he was like 20, 22, like maybe 19. I did not.
I thought he was.
Y'all would put me in the same boat with KG.
I did.
Yeah,
with the Wonder Twins.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I remember Dante. He was like, "Yeah, young guy."
Come on, I'm gonna put him on the spot. Come on,
come on. See,
Jay does not look 40.
Do not look 40, bro.
No.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, I feel it. I got up, had back pains and everything this morning.
Oh yeah, well, we still have our moments, right? We got to wake up and use the bathroom.
I was watching you and I was like, "Oh, this college kid has a nice collection." Genuinely.
No,
and then you mentioned like a wife and a kid, and I was like, "But he's too young to have a wife and a kid."
Yeah, when he said 40, I was like, wow, okay.
Thank you so much.
No, that was
I'm only
hilarious.
8 years older than you, bro. And look at me. Look how I look, bro. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
crazy,
I mean, you know
bro.
what? I'm gonna tell you something, Lael. If you shaved all that off, you'd probably look 10 years younger.
Yeah,
I
for
never
real.
do it. I haven't seen my face in over 15 years, and I never want to see it again. Straight up, I'm
just
never
saying.
shaving it. So
Listen, I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I don't like. Look, I already lost my hair. All right, let's be
Yeah.
real. I don't want to lose my beard. Like I just. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, you feel it, man. If you've lost it, you understand. It sucks. We didn't get a choice. It was taken from us.
Whoa, William Owens. He said, I'll be the oldest. He said, I'm the oldest. I'll be 65 tomorrow.
Ooh.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy early birthday,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Happy birthday.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yes.
Okay. I'm loving that, man.
If I shave off all my facial hair, I just look like a giant milk dud. So that's why I don't do it.
And see, and I look like a thumb, so I don't want to. I don't want to do it. It sucks, man. When you have no hair anywhere.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's just-
Shane's like, I think Shane just turned like 23, 22. So, you know what I mean? He's,
And
he ages well.
you know you know what age I'm 40 next year as well. So.
And he hides that hair. He hides that hair all the time.
Bro,
too.
he hides the hair. He has like,
yeah.
bro, come on, man. He has the most amazing hair follicles of everyone. He just keeps it under a hat, bro. But his hair, bro, it's like he doesn't comb it. That's how smooth, bro. He takes his hat off and it just goes into form.
It's just
Like, yeah, just
like that.
like this.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Magnetic, man.
Just,
Magnetic, dude.
yeah.
That's what we need to do. We just need to develop some type of weird magnetic style, like
Just hair pieces,
hair
like
pieces.
the hot toys.
Yeah,
Just switch them in and
yeah,
out.
like how Luke can switch or
Best
Krennic
move.
or it's like I need my long hair again. I'm missing the
Just want a hair
90s.
piece you can just put on.
Boom,
It's
I'm
crazy.
good to go. Like
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Yeah.
You know what? I still want to talk about this one though, since I brought it up earlier. Let me just segue right into it. This Darkside Anakin, right?
Yeah,
now
see.
maybe not
See.
Darkside, but okay, Lael's probably gonna go get it because he wants to flex on it.
No, how am I gonna get a piece that I never got because Sideshow cancanceled my order, man? You're not gonna store butthole because of
so then
this.
what are you gonna go get? What are you gonna go
Nothing.
get?
I'm not getting nothing. I just got off because I don't want to see the motherfucker.
Oh. Well, you just turned your
His
camera off.
butthole
You
is
didn't,
sore
you didn't-
now.
you didn't turn off the monitor.
Sideshow, really, if y'all listening, give my guy Leo.
Please give this man.
Give him
Yeah.
give him like infinite like store credit or something because that was
Infinite store credit? That's
not
that's
infinite.
yeah. I'll take that.
That was
Yeah,
a dirty
something-
move, man.
something,
That was,
that
was-
yeah,
that
was a
shit
dick
dirty
move.
Yeah,
bro.
That was a
that
dick
is kind of
move.
shitty.
That was a
Um,
dirty ass move, man. It had me hyped up and ready for it. Just to give me an email. Sorry, but you are one of the individuals that, yes, we cannot get this out to you. We overestimate it, put it that way.
That's so wrong.
Yeah. And
Hold on, but did they offer you anything like
I don't believe so. Just a refund. I think it was a refund and like I think it was a refund and a $25, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Here's a
yeah.
coupon.
Yeah. That's not going to get that figure back, bro. You know what I mean?
No,
you had
no, I
24
yeah.
hours to use the code. 24 hours to use the code. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
right. Like it was low. But see, the thing is, it wasn't just me. It was a ton of people. It was like a few people that got that same email that happened to them as well. So it was just crazy, bro. I was so hurt over it. I was.
Well, you know what sucks? That this was $267 at the time too. So it was totally affordable. But thinking about it now that we saw the R2 and 3PO, I feel like they're probably leaning heavily into the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. But maybe not though, right? I don't think they'll maybe R2 and 3PO is the start of the 20th anniversary line, but they won't show off it'll continue, right? That at least says, hey, look, there's a new sub property of Star Wars, right? We're branding this a 20th anniversary. They're not gonna dump the load in 1 week, right? This could be coming out over the next couple of years. At least now they have this new package. I'm assuming new packaging, whatever celebration of the anniversary. So it is still possible we may see this. I was really thinking about this only because of the Obi-Wan show. That all they have to do is show him for like a second.
Yeah.
And that's enough for Hot Toys to do a reissue.
Yeah, they could, but they still have to actually get Anakin on the stat first. They have to give us, those particular figures first from Clone Wars. And the thing is, I have the light side version of this, but I just wanted the dark side version, even though I was kind of against it because they released this particular version right after we, they showcased this version, which is a Toys Fair exclusive after we got the light side version. You know what I mean? So it was like, wow, that was a punch in the gut.
It was like months away.
It was like only months away when we did it. So I was
and there's really nothing different, just the head sculpt and the Mustafar base, right?
Yeah, the head sculpt and the Mustafar base. Everything else was the same. So
just kind of a double dip.
2018. Jeez.
Yeah, 2018. So really not even that long ago. But it seems like a lifetime.
Yeah, it does.
In the collecting world. So it's I just don't know if now I'm wondering if they'll do it, or that we'll just see him again, obviously, in the show, that they'll just give us a new version of him. Perhaps a Vader, version, maybe like with a head sculpt or a half mask or something. It surprises me because we've seen Hot Toys time and again go after the secondary market when things get out of control, right? Like some of the Iron Mans, they reissued them, just devalued them. Nightmare Batman devalued, War Machine Mark 1. Shit, they just did it with kind of with K2SO, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And something else just recently too, they did. Venom. That was quick. You know what's so crazy about Venom? And I know we're mainly talking about Star Wars, but man, shit, dude, like 2 months ago, Venom was like $1,000. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
It was like $1,000, dude.
I'm so glad I didn't see that at all.
Yeah.
So glad I didn't see that.
And now people can't even get rid of them for $350. Like I see people in the groups and like
that's the whole chase figure thing, He was a chase figure straight up, and people thought even I pulled the trigger on it. I was like, oh my god, I got to get it from Sideshow. I mean, I'm happy with it, but it was a chase figure real quick because I think nobody was really planning to get it, and then. Sorry, Anthony, but they saw your review on it, which was awesome, and it was just like.
But don't apologize to me.
It was a damn good figure.
Good. I appreciate it, man.
It was a damn good figure. So, and it's still a good figure, but
no, it still is. Of course, it still is. It's just it was so quick, though.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? It was like, here's Venom. Yeah. So remember, he was released a bit earlier, because I woke up shocked. I was like, holy shit, he's out. Like. Supposed to be like 5 months. Granted, the Carnage movie was, approaching, so I understood why they would do that. But the fact that thing shot up so quick, and then a month or two later, bro, they're like, boom, here's another Venom. So that was my whole point. Like, and then and Darkside Anakin is up there. Sometimes people just use his name as that. Hey, he's like a Darkside Anakin. He's like. Super expensive shit. So
do you think this is going to so if they release something next month or whatever whatever we see with this Obi-Wan show, think there's a chance that this is going to drop just like that too, that this is the price?
It just depends. Like if they do a straight reissue of this, right, then of course this is going to drop in value,
like the Mark 47.
Yeah, no one's gonna buy it. Why would I spend $600 to $700 on this thing when I can wait a year and a half and get the same freaking figure? If it's a reissue,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If it's not a reissue and it's a different version of Anakin that's from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, this will still hold some value. I may see it dip a smidge,
but they seem
like the Shore Trooper.
But they seem to be kind of like considerate to that right now on the market because like you said with K2SO with the new one that they brought out, it's not exactly K2SO. It's actually very different, with the base and the paint applications and stuff. Like it's not K2SO, but it is, but it isn't. It's a droid, but it isn't.
Right. It's like a K droid or whatever.
Yeah, and if you look at what they did with the Bespin Luke, like I said, I still think that DX07 is still DX07, and this new Luke it's the same figure, but just a generation apart, pretty much. Total. So I still think it will keep its value to a certain degree as DX07 is that version of Bespin Loop, and this is another version of Bespin Loop. So we may get another version of Anakin depending on what we see. We may get, but it may not be a Darkside Anakin or be an Anakin. It'll be a different type of version. But I just think that they're being a little considerate to the collectors of old and to not do complete reissues on things. Sometimes they do. I just think it depends on what
I don't think they are, man. I just don't think they haven't gotten around to it yet because they're 130 figures out.
That's true too.
Because I mean, look, can you tell? I mean, okay, other than like Han, but Harrison Ford's a little difficult.
Yeah.
To get the licensing and everything. But if you look at Star Wars, of what's like really expensive, it's mainly Darkside, Anakin, mainly.
That's true.
I mean, you can get a Tarkin, not bad, and Vader. Yeah, those 2-packs are a little bit up there.
Yeah.
But I feel like at the end of the day, the Darkside Anakin is more of a chase figure for a lot of the younger generation.
Yeah.
This seems to be more in demand because his prominence, that happened after the prequels that went on to 7 seasons of Clone Wars and so on. So a lot of people grew up watching that show versus, a couple of movies, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the same with, with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was cool in the original trilogy, but he was just in A New Hope. Yeah. And then that was it. And then we got him in the prequels, but if you were like more OT, then, Obi-Wan wasn't much. But then they come out with the animated show and you're like, oh, look at all this history. Same with Darth Maul. You know what I mean? Like all of this character development occurs that's gone over the course of years and years in a show, I think gives people more hype for something like that. And I'm just kind of shocked that Hot Toys hasn't yet. Because make no mistake, Toy Fair exclusives are not off the table, bro.
That's very true.
Nightmare Batman was a Toy Fair exclusive.
That's right.
And they just straight reissued his ass, but in a 2-pack, with Black Suit Superman. But it's still the same figure, identical in every way, other than they've.
So that can definitely be a 2-pack. Obi-Wan and Darkside Luke 2-pack. That could definitely happen.
Something, right? Something is what I'm trying to think of here. So, and again, now I'm not so sure because we just saw the whole, 3PO and R2 with the Attack of the Clones anniversary. But, it's like, it's still likely because we have that show coming. So if not this, then definitely a different variation, right? And like Lael mentioned, we are getting, very soon anyway, or hopefully soon, the Anakin with Stat from Clone Wars show, which I think they need to get out now.
That needs to come out soon.
That needs to really be out now.
Have we heard anything in the community? Is that like on its way? I mean,
I ain't heard shit, man. I heard it was delayed, right? Isn't that what it was? I mean,
what was that through Sideshow?
Yeah, I think. But again, even if it's Sideshow, that might not necessarily mean it's delayed in Hong Kong. That could just be all about shipping and logistics. So it could spring out, and as long as it's hit retail, then that's all that matters. But I feel like it was very much like akin to the Venom. Venom had to come out quick because the Let There Be Carnage Venom was gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. People aren't gonna be excited for that shit.
Yeah.
The new one's out. We want the new, right? That's what what happens, unfortunately. So it's very slim pickings, man. Slim pickings. Beskar Kid, dude, what is up, my friend? 120 in here. Hit that like button. Absolutely, guys. If you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, man. More good content. Everybody's links in the description below as well. I encourage you to subscribe to everybody here if you haven't already. As we talk about this May 4th here, we'll probably wrap here in a little, but I wanted to. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys, I'm thinking about all this stuff now, man, because of this Attack of the Clones thing. But looking through some of the graveyard stuff, where is my folder? Bear with me, man. I got it somewhere over here. What did I do with that? Here it is. Now, the likelihood of this happening, in my opinion, is pretty thin. But a man can still dream, right?
Yeah, we need this. We need this. We definitely need
Please.
it.
Yeah. You know, my brain was running in circles because of May, and I'm thinking, well, what the hell? You know, ever since they did this, you know, it's not even like it was that long ago, but ever since they did this Bespin Luke pull from the graveyard, it kind of made me think, you know, well, shit, is anything off? Nothing's off limits, right? Nothing's off limits.
Yeah, but
it's relevant.
But it just like, and this is gonna sound weird, but like, why? Like, I mean, I see it coming. I mean, we want it. Don't get me wrong. I think we want. I don't even collect this line, but I would be excited and happy for everybody that, you know, that has Chirrut to get this. But this would seem kind of like out of left field. I mean, they do it.
No. And the reason I say this, and I'm not trying to cut you off, but the reason, because you just said this, is the why, right? But then we just recently got a short trooper squad leader from a Rogue One Star Wars story. Then we just got an assault tank commander from Rogue One, the Star Wars story. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if the why is relevant, only because they're still giving us Rogue One branded figures. Granted, they're troopers, but does it really take them off the table though?
That's a good point.
You know,
and then we got Krennic. We got
Krennic
Krennic not too long ago either. I mean, it's been a year, but yeah, Krennic was a little late, and we got him.
Krennic was very late.
Yeah,
but stands to reason. Just like if we look at original trilogy, we got a Lando. You know, oh shit, okay. So they'll still continue these. I'm gonna just call them franchises, right? Because they're all separate franchises of the Star Wars umbrella. So we're still getting things, and then now we got another Bespin Luke original trilogy. Now they're hitting us with episode 2 stuff. So they're pulling, they're still going in the back catalog of Star Wars. So I don't know if it would be like this month or if at all, but these are just like my hopes and dreams. You know, it's like I would really like a 𝕄𝔻𝐿. I was really,
as much as I'd like to see this come out, because I kind of missed out on Rogue One, although now I do have my Jyn Erso Deluxe, so I'm very happy with that.
Congratulations.
As much as I'd like to see this guy come out and add him to my collection,
good man,
I don't want to see him before Bespin Han or Han on a Tauntaun or Mace Windu. Like, I'm happy if you push him back. Give me those others first.
I definitely don't think. I don't think we're going to see this. I don't. And the reason why is because they took this completely off of purgatory. They took it completely out. If there's a possibility of a release, we would at least see that figure there for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Or they would still, you know, it'd still be listed. They took this completely off. Like literally, just like they took that stormtrooper, that trooper that we actually saw from Solo on the train.
Trooper looks so badass.
They took that completely off. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They're removing figures that there's absolutely almost no possibility that we'll see again. And some of them that are actually there will get removed. Is just a matter of time, especially some of those Marvel figures. But when it comes to Star Wars, yeah, this 𝕄𝔻𝐿, I don't. And they had every opportunity to do it, bro, and they just didn't. That's how stupid it was. You know what I mean? Because the same, if you look at it, it's the same ingenuity that we actually got, you know, for the heavy Mando. Yeah. You know, as far as the gun is concerned. So
the engineering's there.
Yeah, the engineering's there. So
I don't understand.
It was just blatantly a missed opportunity for them. You know what I mean? And they could have done it, but they just didn't. So as much as I would want it, because at least that would help me to complete you know, that Rogue One
step closer, man. You
exactly.
know?
Nah.
But see that, and we're still at that point where, you know, we don't really have anything complete yet. So that was kind of where I'm thinking, like, hey, there's still chances that we can get things down the road now that we saw that Bespin Luke came out. I remember Bespin Luke, that was up there for 3 years, man. And looked totally different than what they just announced, right? Because they were prototypes then. So if they did drop a 𝕄𝐻𝐿, he'd look way better. Same with this Padme, you know what I mean? Same with that Clone Wars Obi-Wan. These, you know, but it's unfortunate, dude. Like, I would love to have it happen, but now I'm thinking more that because they're showing off the Attack of the Clones anniversary, And, I know this is, more episode 1-ish, but same thing, man. I know Leo mentioned it before, these would be kind of neat if they dropped them.
Yeah, it would. It definitely. And the thing is, again, they showed this battle droid last year. They showed this and the super battle droid during the sideshow con. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So they showed this. So, we saw this figure, the super battle droid. We also saw, 𝐂𝐀𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐋. We saw X-Wolves. We saw all the and Cobb Vanth. We saw all of those. You know what I mean? Around the same time. So, I still think we could see the battle droid and the super battle droid. There's a high possibility that we could. Again, I don't know, but I think it'd be, especially because this would be an easy army build for anybody. Like literally, it would.
It would be an expensive army build, though, bro.
Yeah, it definitely would. Depending on how they do it, though, because I don't think they would go the route of diecast for this piece. I really don't.
They really shouldn't.
No,
They shouldn't.
Not worth it.
Not worth it for it. You know what I mean? The super battle droid does something totally different, but even with that, I don't know. So we'll see.
But even then, the low for Hot Toys now in 2022, I would say at minimum they would charge $200.
I say it needs to be a 2-pack, because it's they're thin. They're thin. If it's just one, I mean, I can't see them putting this in a box for $200. Or $220 at the minimum. It'd be $220. But to get it sold out and to get some people can army build them and like a stack of them, make it a 2-pack.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that. But I don't know. I mean, it's crazy that they show off so much stuff and then they never put it out. And it's always this time of year I start thinking, I'm like, you know what? Maybe something's coming. Maybe, I hope. And then, sure, we got this Luke. So now, my brain's just kind of, running around in circles like, hey, well, what else could they do? And, the weird thing is Sideshow did put out that notice too. Remember last week or so, where they said, hey, we're going to be showing off stuff that's never been seen before yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, obviously this 3PO and R2 did not. So that may be one of them. Yeah. I don't know if Hot Toys stole their thunder or not on that, but, cat's out of the bag now. But maybe there's other stuff too that we haven't seen. And what I mean by that is that it's not even been seen in the graveyard. So, maybe it is an episode 2, like Obi-Wan, or an episode 2 Anakin, or a Mace Windu, or, like there could be, hell, they could give us like a Chancellor Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, definitely, bro.
Did you see in the chat that, is it Babar Khan, Yoda and Mace Windu 2-pack?
Yeah. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, I thought that, bro.
But then that's a third time then. That would be a third reissue of Attack of the Clones Yoda.
Well, they keep putting out Grogu.
Not that
I know.
But Grogu's a little different.
That's a pretty popular species, bro.
Yeah.
So
because they did do that. If you guys remember, there was Attack of the Clones Yoda, and then they brought it back again.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be like a third time. So yes, Mandalorian Jar Jar Binks. I'm telling you, I would get him. I would get a Jar Jar.
I think all of us would. I think that would actually break the net if they.
Bro, I definitely get a Jar Jar, bro. I have no issues with having a Jar Jar.
No,
I really don't.
I think it would be amazing.
It'd be a good figure.
I really don't. I have zero issues with that, bro. I think that would be dope. That would be fire, bro. Why not?
I think they should do a 2-pack with him and little Anakin.
Man. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be pretty cool, Yeah.
And little Anakin, you can box him up as an accessory. Or be a 2-pack.
Well, no, they won't do that.
No, I don't think they would do it.
Because you know what I was going to say. I was going to say, give us Phantom Menace Obi-Wan, a 2-pack of him and young Anakin. That would be crazy. That would, since we already actually have Qui-Gon. You know, it'd be crazy to have something like that. That would.
Well, that would be pretty awesome.
That would definitely, or they could even go the line. Well, too late because we're in the discussion of, the possibility of the C3PO and R2. Again, there's a possibility that we could get, an Anakin, a young Anakin in R2, because like I said, that was the ultimate at that point. You know what I mean? So I would, you know what? I would love to see that. And I would love to see Jazz Inc. give us the Naboo Starfighter.
Oh,
that
my
would be
goodness.
Dope.
Well,
that would be flames.
We were talking about it on my channel when I had Yost on the Spotlight Hour. You guys haven't seen that actually.
Yeah, it was
Check
a dope. That was a dope discussion, man.
Absolutely.
That was a clean. That was a clean, focused discussion.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how we do over here, man, on them Spotlight Hours, dude.
You see
it's,
how I did that?
Well, you know.
It
is.
like
That's how it is. That is how it is.
Clean,
so
you had to throw that in real quick.
I had to because hey, there's a lot of look. It's really cool doing those Spotlight Hours, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And it's insightful, through content creators and other companies, man. It's awesome. So, but I think we're gonna leave it at that, guys. That was pretty good. We're at that 2-hour mark. There was a lot of talk about.
Yeah. I got to get ready for another show with Rob, the Midnight Music.
You guys doing the midnight tonight?
Oh wow!
All right,
it's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Let me go ahead and do the rounds really quick. This is what we do here. Ty. So what's going on?
I know.
You're getting the solo layout, bro. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness.
Here it is. Thank you for coming, man. What's going on with you?
Thank you for having me. And thank you to this panel for all the good times already that I had tonight. On the channel, it's kind of light so far, but I'm working on a couple of videos for this week that should go up, and I think they're pretty good. There's another project I'm working on that I'm not quite ready to unveil, but hopefully in this coming week, I'll be able to share a little bit more information. One thing I am working on for a little review is he's not 6 scale, but he's this guy.
Wow. Nice.
Yo, did you see that, Justin? Did you see his custom video he just put up?
Layout. Let me tell you, I ordered one.
Ooh.
He should be coming Monday.
Bro, we'll talk off. We'll talk.
Here, I'll switch you over
here. Yeah, he's coming Monday. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it.
That would be awesome. That sounds pretty badass. Yeah, guys, be sure to check out Uncommon Flex, man, if you guys have not already, because I know you just started your channel not that long ago. Well, I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh,
I just wanted to say that right now we're at 97, so we're almost at that 100, and I want to thank everyone in the community that has subscribed so far. So thank you very much.
Oh, come on,
97,
man.
Hold on.
We can get to 100 tonight. You can get him to 100 tonight.
You can get 100 right
Let's
now,
do it.
bro.
You can get him to 100 right now. Everybody subscribe to Uncommon Flex.
3 more.
Right now.
Here, I'm going to put a link in the channel right now.
He needs 3 right now.
Yeah. We got like 130 in here. If 0.003% of you go subscribe, he will be at 100.
I appreciate it.
My math is probably wrong, but go check out Uncommon Flex, guys. Let's at least get him to 100. He can at least be able to change his name. 103 already.
Look at there. Look at there.
Look at that. 108, bro.
108.
I'm going to refresh that. Look at this, guys.
There you go.
Love it.
Thank you.
There you go. That's what we do, man. That's how we do.
That's how we do, man.
Thank you.
So
this is why I love this community.
Hell yeah. Over 100, 107 subbed. Everybody's subbing for you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
man. Very cool.
Awesome.
Yes, get that man 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, man.
It's you get there.
Oh, please.
You will.
Please.
Just, So again, thanks for coming, bud. It's awesome. I'm gonna just kind of do a little roulette here. Who am I grabbing next? Shane, what's up, dude?
Hey.
Oh yeah.
What's going on,
What's
man?
next? I'm going to
What's
bed.
next?
It's 4 o'clock here.
All right.
But I
Shane,
just
what you
really
up
like
to?
it.
Nah, so what you got going on, brother?
Thanks for the invite, man. It's always a pleasure. You're worth staying up late for, man. You're worth staying up late for.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah, look, I'll keep it really short and sweet. If you notice behind me, all my troopers are gone, apart from one because I sold them all. No, I'm only joking. No, I took all my troopers out, and down in the living room, I have an 𝕄𝐸𝐿𝐵, and the long-term goal for that is to have, there's 8 spaces, 8 iconic characters. So no matter who you are when you walk through the front door, even if you're not into comic books, science fiction films, MCU, whatever, you go, oh, that's Batman, that's Joker, and just like iconic characters. But in the meantime, I've taken all my troopers out apart from the remnant trooper, and I have a nice Stormtrooper display down there. So today I made that video. It's up on my channel. So if you haven't checked out the channel yet, if you go to YouTube and go to 16FigureFocus, I would recommend you watch that one, especially if you're a trooper collector, because that gives you an idea kind of what I'm about. And if you like, sub, and if you don't, don't. That's pretty much it.
Hey, I like that. I like that attitude. It's good. Come over, check it out, whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Oh man, yeah, it's awesome.
Great
Definitely check out Shane at 16FigureFocus.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Leo.
What's up, brother?
In the hot seat, man. In the hot seat.
The legend.
What do you do, man?
Oh man. Okay. So tomorrow we have definitely Collectors Lounge International.
Can I still come?
Of course. Yo,
I know what you're thinking about.
yeah, when you I was dying. He sent me a message in that voice. That was all he did the entire time, bro. That shit was funny as hell. I needed it though. But we have Collectors Lounge International tomorrow. Come on, Cameron, stop playing with me. Yeah, Collectors Lounge International tomorrow. This thing is this dumb. Here we go. There you go. Yeah, Collectors Lounge International tomorrow, followed by Take Your Position. I think that's going to be on Anthony's channel. So yeah,
not mine, different one.
Yeah, so it's basically 12 o'clock tomorrow Eastern time, 12 p.m. Followed by 5:30, I believe. And then of course on Mondays, Comic Book Talk with Friends, 9:15. Wednesdays, of course, we have Say What, Figure Talk, stuff like that. You'll see mostly everybody here on the channel as well. So, and then we also have, I think we have Uncivilized. No, we don't have Uncivilized this Thursday because you know what day it is. This Thursday is Multiverse of Madness. So that's what's going on that day. So ain't nothing popping that day. But we'll be back for Friday for again Figure Flex Friday. So of course this Friday, Figure Flex Friday is going to be, we announced the winner of the Flex Wars. So stay tuned for that. Then they get the mystery box that's right down here. On Sunday actually starts the new giveaway, which is basically for, I got here a quarter, me and my man, my bro Marcos, we got together, and got this deal together for the quarter scale Mando Deluxe with Grogu. So definitely that will be the giveaway, and somebody will win that at the end of the month. So it's going to be a Star Wars themed giveaway, definitely. So stay tuned for that. I'll tell you the rules and how you have to actually do that. I mean, of course, you have to also, in order to win it, you have to also be a subscriber to Collector's Zone Cantina, as well as to the 16FigureFocus YouTube channel, as we are on our way to 3,000. So I'm trying to get to 3,000 now. We are now currently sitting at, I think, 26 at the moment. So yeah, 400 more, I'll reach where I need to be. So definitely we're on our way to that. But yeah, and I was working on that today. I've been working on my Ahsoka 501st with Rex video. So I put up a few shots from that. Next we'll have the unboxing of my quarter scale Mando, because I know it's been a while. So I have that, followed by Maul, and then everything else. So there'll be a couple mashups, so it'll be fun. But yeah, that's what we actually have going on. And it should be a good time. And if you haven't already subscribed, and we do actually have, if you can become a member as well, definitely do that, because again, since we are talking about the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones and also Star Wars Celebration, I will be doing a members only live the first day of celebration, members only live at the Sideshow booth. to pretty much show you everything that's going to be popping off as far as Star Wars figures with new releases they're going to have there. So stay tuned for that. And then later on, after the members only, we'll actually have an open live stream for everybody who's not a member, but everybody who follows the channel. We'll be doing that live from from Celebration as well. So anything that's going to be released on May the 4th, you'll get a chance to see live again, or revealed. You'll get a chance to see live, at the the Sideshow booth at the Star Wars Celebration. So stay tuned for that.
Awesome, dude. That sounds awesome, man. Yes, be sure to check out Layla if you already haven't. Again, link in the description. Real quick, I got a super chat. My butthole had enough. $2. Night.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh. I saw
you just
that.
been getting butthole chats all day, bro.
And Elton John, though.
I know. I was gonna say it, but you did it for me. So let's bring you up, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man.
How do you follow that? How do you follow all this butthole talk?
You tell us, man. You tell us.
Okay, let me try. Okay, so want to say thank you once again for getting me to over 200. Over 2,000. This past week, over 2,000 subscribed.
Yes, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. I believe I'm at about 214 or something like that right now. 2014 right now. So yes, once we hit the year 2022, I'll be giving away Hot Toys Ahsoka. That's the Hot Toys Clone Wars Ahsoka. So we're going to be giving that away pretty soon once we hit that 2022. I believe that'll probably be around sometime next week. Speaking of next week, we got some shows coming up for you. On Tuesday, we got a new Good Morning Grails. That's going to be May the 4th Eve, May 3rd, Tuesday. We're going to be doing an unboxing of a Grail. Yes, one of the best 2-packs. The Han and Chewie 2-pack. We're going to be opening that up. So come by, check that out. That's going to be at 8 a.m. in the morning. Early bird special.
Great show, by the way.
Thank you so much. I love that's like one of my favorite shows right now. That is awesome. Also, speaking of next week, it's gonna be kind of light for me next week because I got some work to catch up on and everything. There will be no best of the best on Thursday, and I think we all know why. Liel just alluded to that. Multiverse of Madness. Definitely going to be checking that out. So there will not be a best of the best this week because I don't think anybody's going to be on the net. Everybody's going to be at the movies. So that's best of the best. Look for us the following week. But next week I'll be on some panels and I'll be with some people. Also, we had today, me and Local Lou, we had half show Saturdays. That's a thing now. That is great. Another great show. We're talking Turtles.
Absolutely.
Check that out. That's gonna be Saturday, next Saturday as well. Hopefully we can get Pete Rock on. We're trying to get Pete Rock on. We're trying to get all the big turtle guys in the community on that show. So that'd
be awesome.
Exactly. So we got all that going on and it's going to be great. And once again, Anthony, thank you so much for having me on the show. It's always great panel. And this was a great show. Great show.
Yeah, man. It's great to have you, man. Great to have everybody here.
Awesome. And remember, I said C3. I told y'all they were going to do that 2-pack.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Han on a tauntaun. Han on a tauntaun.
That's right. There
you
right.
go.
Speak it into existence.
There you go.
Hey, maybe we'll get them. I just want to say thanks to everybody who came in tonight. Everybody's watching. Everybody on the panel is awesome. Be sure to check everybody out if you haven't. I don't know what's going on with me, man. Obviously, streams on Saturday nights, and got some news updates. I just did a news announcement on drawing a blank. What the hell did I just put out? We just talked about it.
What, you just talked about it?
We did a live stream when it was announced.
Oh, Electro.
Just put out a video on Electro. See, I'm just it's so check it out if you haven't. Obviously I do some spotlight hours, interviews one-on-one with people in the community and other companies and stuff. It's been really cool. It's been popping off. It's awesome. And yeah, man. Road to 2K as well, man. So if you haven't already, appreciate it. Just 2K. Like, subscribe. Yeah, I'm at 1560, so Another 440 to go.
Get him there. Let's do it, y'all.
Not bad. See, Electro, thank you guys. Everyone's, I was like, I didn't remember. I'm like so out of it, man.
I'm telling y'all, them senior moments are something.
I should be having that, not him.
No, well, it happens, guys. So anyway, I just want to say thanks everybody for joining and everybody on the panel.
Yes.
And who knows, man? Who knows what happens? I can't wait for next week. I can't wait for next week. And you know what? I'm not going Thursday night. So you know what? Maybe I'll do some kind of impromptu stream on Thursday.
Neither am I.
Good.
I'm not doing it either.
So, you know, we'll see how I'm feeling. You know, a lot of work, you know, doing a lot of stuff. So maybe. Anyway, guys, that's it. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next week. Peace
Booty
out.
holes out. Booty holes out.